Teslas have a weird reputation. People either love them like nothing else on the road, or they are convinced the whole brand is a ticking time bomb. And honestly, both sides have a point, because some Teslas are genuinely rock solid. We are talking 200,000 miles, original battery, original motors, zero drama. But there are specific model years that will absolutely destroy you in repair costs. I have seen owners dump $15,000 or $20,000 into cars that should have been bulletproof, all because they bought the wrong year. That is what this video is about. The 3 worst and the 4 best Tesla model year combinations you can buy. Not just which model, but which specific year. That single detail changes everything. Let us start with the ones you need to avoid. Number 3 on the worst list, the 2013 Model S. Look, I get the appeal. A used Model S for $15,000 sounds like a steal. Full-size luxury sedan, that massive touchscreen, instant torque. Sounds perfect on paper. But everything under the surface tells a different story. The 2013 was Tesla's first real production year, and these cars were basically beta vehicles sold at full price. The drive unit in these early sedans has a design flaw that Tesla spent years trying to fix. Coolant leaks past the rotor seal, gets into the motor, and destroys the bearings. One forum analysis found that most early Model S owners in their survey went through at least 1 drive unit replacement. Some went through 3, 4, even 5 of them under warranty. Out of warranty today, you are looking at $6,000 to $11,000 at Tesla service. Third-party shops charge less, but good luck finding one that actually knows what they are doing. Then there is the touch screen. That center screen controls everything in the car, and in the 2013 it uses a memory chip that Tesla's own software wears out over time. It is not a matter of if it fails, but when. And when it goes, you lose climate control, navigation, and your backup camera. Fixing it costs $2,000 plus. The door handles are another nightmare. Those fancy motorized handles that pop out when you walk up use internals made of brittle plastic that cracks. Tesla does not even make the original parts anymore, so you are forced into an expensive retrofit. $500 to $1,000 per handle, and you have 4 of them. Add it up. A $15,000 Model S can easily cost you another $20,000 in repairs within 2 years. That is not a deal. That is a trap. But the 2013 is not even the most problematic Tesla out there. Number 2 on the worst list, the 2024 Cybertruck. I know this one is going to upset some people, but the data does not lie. This truck has racked up more than 10 recalls in under 2 years of production. That is an insane rate for any vehicle, let alone one that costs $80,000. The scariest recall was the accelerator pedal. Workers at the factory were using soap to help slide parts together during assembly. That soap weakened the adhesive holding the pedal pad in place. The pad could pop off, wedge under the trim, and pin the throttle wide open. Tesla had to pause all deliveries and physically fix nearly 4,000 trucks. A separate recall hit another 2,000 trucks for a power loss issue, complete loss of drive power at highway speeds. That is not an inconvenience. That is a safety crisis. And then there is the body. That stainless steel looks incredible, but it creates repair costs unlike anything else on the market. You cannot fix dents the normal way. Panels have to be fully replaced. A front trunk panel runs $1,900. The tailgate is $2,500. One owner was rear-ended by a compact car, nothing crazy, and the repair estimate came back at $58,000. That totaled the truck. Here is the part that really gets me. Multiple owners have reported rust spots appearing within days of taking delivery on a stainless steel truck. One owner documented corrosion at 381 miles. Tesla says the steel can experience light superficial corrosion through pitting on an $80,000 vehicle. If you want to protect it, wrapping costs $3,000 to $7,000. Insurance runs close to $5,000 a year. And that 500-mile range they promised never showed up. Real world, you are getting 320 to 350 miles. The Cybertruck might work out in a few years once they sort through the issues. But right now, first-year production problems are in full effect. And they are expensive. Now here's the one that takes the crown for worst Tesla you can buy. Number one on the worst list is the 2016 Model X. This might be the least reliable luxury vehicle of the entire last decade. I am not exaggerating. Federal complaint records show 391 owner complaints, 12 separate investigations, and 10 recalls for this single model year. No major automotive publication has ever recommended the Model X, and the 2016 is the main reason why. The Falcon Wing doors are the star of the disaster show. Each door uses dual hinges, multiple sensors, and dedicated motors. When they work, they are incredible. When they fail, and they fail constantly, you are looking at doors that refuse to open, slam into things they should detect, or crack the giant windshield above them. A complete door replacement runs about $13,000. Even a sensor fix costs over $500. One owner I read about had their Model X in service for 22 days out of their first 40 days of ownership. 22 days in service on a brand new $100,000 SUV. Beyond the doors, you get all the early Tesla problems stacked on top of each other. The touchscreen with the failing memory chip. AIR suspension typically needs replacement between 50,000 and 70,000 miles, running $2,500 to over $6,000 depending on what fails. Drive unit issues come from the same coolant leak problem that plagued the Model S. A receptionist at a Tesla service center told one owner she had never seen anything like the volume of suspension failures coming in. She compared it unfavorably to Lexus and Mercedes. That is not what you want to hear about your luxury electric vehicle. Elon Musk himself admitted the Model X was more complex than it needed to be. If someone offers you a 2016 Model X at a price that seems too good to pass it up anyway. The repair bills are coming. They just have not shown up yet. All right, enough doom and gloom. Let us talk about the Teslas that are genuinely worth your money. Number 4 on the best list, the 2022 Model 3. This is the model year where everything clicked. Tesla shipped 3 critical upgrades all at once, and it fixed the 3 most annoying problems Model 3 owners had been complaining about for years. First, they finally replaced that sluggish Intel processor in the touchscreen with a fast AMD chip. The difference is night and day. Streaming works, navigation is smooth, Sentry mode does not lag. Second, they ditched the old lead-acid 12-volt battery that died every 2 to 4 years and replaced it with a lithium-ion unit designed to last the life of the car. No more random $85 battery replacements. Third, they started using lithium iron phosphate cells in the base model, which means you can charge to 100% every single day without worrying about degradation. Those 3 changes eliminated years' worth of owner complaints in one model year. And here is the best part. The 2022 Model 3 has already depreciated hard. You can find them from $20,000 to $28,000, which is less than half what they cost new. But mechanically, they have plenty of life left. Annual maintenance runs $250 to $500. That is it. If you want a Tesla that makes financial sense, this is the one. But wait, because the next one might surprise you. Number 3 on the best list, the 2020 Model S Long Range Plus. This was the first production electric vehicle to crack 402 miles of range. 402 miles to be exact. It sits in this perfect sweet spot that makes it my favorite used Tesla sedan on the market. It is new enough to have all the modern tech, a fast touchscreen, refined air suspension, and Tesla's most efficient front motor. But it is old enough to still have a normal round steering wheel and physical turn signal stalks. The 2021 refresh threw all of that out for a weird yoke wheel and touch-sensitive buttons that a lot of owners hate. That 2021 refresh also came with 21 recalls and abysmal reliability scores. The The 2020 has none of that baggage. Battery life looks great too. Tesla's own data shows these packs holding about 90% capacity at 100,000 miles. You can find them used for $35,000 to $50,000, way under the original $75,000 sticker price. If you want a flagship Tesla without gambling on experimental controls, the 2020 Model S Long Range Plus is the move. If this breakdown is helping you out, hit subscribe. I put out Tesla content like this every week. Number 2 on the best list is the 2023 Model Y. This is the one I recommend to almost everyone asking about a used Tesla right now. By 2023, the Model Y had 3 full years to mature. All the launch problems from 2020 and the quality disasters from 2021 were sorted out. The Fremont factory finally got its act together. Multiple 2023 performance owners report flawless paint and tight panel gaps. That was absolutely not the case in the early years. It has all the hardware upgrades, the fast processor, the long-life 12-volt battery, and the option for lithium iron phosphate cells you can charge to full every day. Maintenance runs $250 to $500 a year, the same as the Model 3. And here is the best part. It has already dropped about 40% from its original sticker price. You can find clean examples in the $27,000 to $33,000 range. That is a lot of car for the money, and the reliability data backs it up. This is consistently rated as one of the most dependable EVs you can buy. Inspect it carefully at purchase, but the numbers say this is the safest used Tesla bet available. Number 1 on the best list. The absolute best Tesla you can buy right now, the 2024 Model 3 Highland. This refresh finally did what Tesla fans have been waiting for. It earned the highest reliability rating any Tesla has ever received. For the first time in the company's history, they hit that tier. Federal records show only 4 recalls. That is the fewest of any Model 3 year ever made. And Tesla changed about half the car's components for this refresh. New suspension, with better dampers, and a redesigned rear subframe. Double-layer acoustic glass makes the cabin way quieter. Build quality, especially on Shanghai-built units, is the best the company has ever produced. Owner surveys show 85% reported 0 major issues after 12 months. Compare that to 62% for the 2020 model year. That is a massive jump. Yeah, some people complain about the removal of the turn signal stalk and some steering wheel creaking. Those are cosmetic gripes, not reliability concerns. At $35,000 to $45,000 depending on trim, this is what Tesla should have been building all along. If you are buying new or lightly used, this is the one. Here is the bottom line. Avoid the first year of production for any Tesla model. Verify the build date, not just the model year. And never buy a pre-2018 Model S or a pre-2019 Model X without proof the major components have been replaced. If you want to keep learning, I just dropped a video breaking down 13 Tesla myths that make owners look dumb. It is on screen now.